from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 11.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Geyer makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judd. And he begins play with a very respectable 35 home runs for the season. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One and 2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Luis Cessa will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 4.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He's there and records the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Edwin Encarnacion now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. After the walk, a quick check on first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. You better figure it out quick.
The 2-0 on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Indians leave 1. Still no score. Standing in, Matt Holliday. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready on 1-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Let's go, Brian! Let's go, Brian!
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
The 0-2 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Geyer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down at shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded, foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
The 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Bottom of the second here with no score. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. One out, nobody on. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chase Headley, and as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let's turn 2.
Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Come on, cut that runner down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Misses. Ball 2. Three and 2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready now, Brandon Guyer. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Brandon Guyer.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Softly hit out toward short. A quick out number 1.
Batting 9th, second baseman, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Frazier. It's in time.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. This is line to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Well, he's a really good hitter. When you drop below 280, people start having concerns. So that's a welcome hit. Maybe he'll rocket back up towards 300 like expected of him.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Holliday will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.